Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to do SS Trial 4, and the time law is when the enemy is battling against cavalry and flyers, all stats are increased by 50%. Well, that's not a good thing for Leon, is it? Well, I actually have to move my equipment, I just realized. I'm not going to use Freya again after that last fight, so let's give Ledin his gear back from Freya before I start. Alright, so equip up my Ledin. Let's see. Equipped, 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 equipped. Yep. And I'm more likely to use Sophia than I am Tiaras, so let's just move that. Alright. Well, maybe I'll use Tiaras for this, because of the time law. We'll see. Let's take a look first. Might have to move my equipment back, but let's take a look first and then plan it out afterwards. So, 2 cavalry, which means Ledin in the north. And normally I would definitely use Leon to crush this side, but with the time law, I don't know if Leon can still crush them. Especially considering, plus 50% more stats, you're looking at, what, 900, 1,000 defense, right? So, let's pass on Leon. Okay. So, well, I know they're going to be charging me, so why don't I just group up and fight in the north here, right? So, let's say Ledin will do, I guess, Lana. Let's see. These two will suicide themselves into me. Okay, that's guaranteed. So I don't have to worry about that. Ledin can also crush the Skeleton Master. So that's 3 enemies that will suicide themselves into me. And then after that, Ledin can probably attack and kill off this necromancer. So that's 4 enemies. Bozel, with a fireball and faction buff, should be able to take down the infantry. So that's 5 enemies. And then I'll carry Sleep just to knock out one of the enemies, just in case. And I guess Sophia for Rewind, so that in case Sleep doesn't keep activating or whatnot. And then I have a last slot for one more character. Could be Bernhardt or Lena for the last character. Let's see. Well, they have ridiculously high magic defense, so I would say Bernhardt. So before this, because my Bernhardt only has 559 attack, I'm going to retreat and give my Bernhardt Leon's equipment set. So just making sure I can clear it before I start. This is my first attempt at it, and yeah, let's see if this works out. So, unequip, re-equip, just double checking to make sure this is the right gear. Yep. Alright, here we go. Secret Realm, Timeless Trial, SS Trial 4. Let's begin. So, I said Bernhardt, and he's not going to be tanking, so let's give him Rupture for extra damage. So, Faction Buff, Shield Bash, and Rupture. And Ledin, as I was mentioning, is also a must, so Ledin, Liana, and Sophia for Rewind. And then there's Bozel with Fireball and Sleep, and Bernhardt. Because Bozel has faction buff, Bernhardt won't need his. So let's throw in Hegemony then. I can decrease the enemy defense so that Bernhardt will do more damage. Alright, and now his attack is now up to close to 700, which is much better. Alright, so party's ready, let's begin. And he's going to move up 3 and then 2 more, right? So he'll be right here for me to fight. So let's actually group up. We'll move south. Nothing for Liana to do, so she'll just move. We'll move Ledin and have him activate faction buff. And I just realized I didn't look at Sophia's skills. Well, she doesn't have a heal spell, but she has strengthen and regenerate, which is really weird. It's fine. She can regenerate Ledin and keep Ledin, and I don't know if I'll actually need strengthen, but we'll see how this works out. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then so I'll move back tile and faction buff after I end Bernhardt's turn. There we go. Just waiting for them to come at me. I have to take down this Leviathan right now. Right here, right now. Let's begin with a shield bash. Alright, and follow up with a fireball. There we go. Next, I want to tank both hits if possible. Doesn't seem to be, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. Let's move beside him and action and Divine Guard. And then Liana will move up and attack, which will also apply Sage's Hat on Ledin. And same thing really with Sophia. I'm not using Rewind yet, so just a 40 damage attack. Wait, I did give her equipment, right? Yeah, I think I did. So, well, whatever. I think she has the staff that can debuff the enemy to take more damage. So, kind of works out. Alright, they're coming up. But I'm not ready to fight them yet. I especially don't want to take the necromancer's attack. So... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. She can affect up to here. So I'm going to crush this side first, so let's just move down a little for now. Still have no use for a game. Oh, why don't I just move up and sleep this guy for now? I'm trying to draw out the necromancer's attack with Bozel. So move back like this. So I'm outside of that AoE range. And keep regenerating Ledin. And nothing for Liana to do just yet. So let's end her turn. Alright. Ledin tanking the cavalry hit and crushing it. Oh, it actually survived. Interesting. So unlike the Hellhounds, it actually does live. Wow, and unexpectedly, Bozel got one-shotted. Oh, man. Very unexpectedly. Okay. I guess I shouldn't be surprised given that the enemies are level 69 now, but I was surprised, so... Well, that's not good. Okay. Let's see. So I have to move back a tile, like this. Let them come forward first. Well, now Strengthen actually has a use after all, because Bernhardt no longer has a faction buff. So there you go. Okay, how am I going to do this? Let's keep retreating for now because I'm waiting for my skills to refresh. So keep running. And in the meantime, Ledin can start getting his Divine Guard back up. Ooh. Strengthen Bernhardt, regenerate Ledin. He's just going to keep cycling between those two skills and throw in the occasional rewind. And Liana... waiting to use again. Not yet. Not yet. 4 enemies. Alright. I can tank the Skeleton Knight's hit. So let's do that. I'll place him right here, and it's outside of the mage's range. So, Divine Guard up. But where can... Nope. Okay, going to run Bernhardt first. Then Ledin over here and Divine Guard. Then Liana moves back. And finally Sophia will regenerate Ledin. Three enemies. Shield Bash. Again, Shield Bash once more? That could work. Except, I want Ledin to kill something. And it's not... Well, I don't really have a choice, so here we go. Shield Bash the infantry to start. Very nice. Again, will be used. Bernhardt. Strengthen. On to Bernhardt. And then Ledin is going to run forward and attack the mage to weaken them. And Bernhardt will also move forward and hit the necromancer. 2 enemies. As long as Ledin doesn't die this turn, which he doesn't because the mage mass attacked. I was hoping for that, but I wasn't sure if it would happen. But it did, so I'm good to go. So that simplifies things. Because all I have to do now is, let's see, if I rewind here, can't affect the others. If I rewind here, can't affect Bernhardt. So do I really have to, wait, how about here? If I rewind him, there we go. Refresh everybody's skills. Let's... Once more. Shield Bash the infantry. Diana, again on Bernhardt. Bernhardt with a melee attack on the mage. And then the finisher from Ledin. Perfect. Worked out very well. I don't often use an offensive Bernhardt like this, but when I do, he does show off his strength, really. And the reason Bernhardt is so powerful is really because of a combination of factors. It's the yes, his attacks only do 1 times damage, right? Shield Bash does 1 times damage, and so does his regular attack. But he has Rupture to add fixed damage. He has Dark Guards, which also do fixed damage, 10% of the max hit points at level 6. And finally, he has Hegemony to decrease the enemy defense by 20%. And his talent also decreases the enemy attack and defense. So he's really decreasing the enemy defense at 4 stars by 28%, which lets his attacks do a lot more damage than they should. Alright, so Bernhardt, showing off his effectiveness when you actually use him with an, with an attack accessory, as opposed to how I usually use him. But yeah, it is a rare case that I would use him that way, because generally speaking, Leon will one-shot these targets that Bernhardt was attacking anyways. So, special circumstances. Alright. That was the 4-star mission, so I'm going to get ready for the 5-star, the last battle, which is the SS Ultimate Trial, in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.